What are they even ever supposed to do? The Evelyn, oh, we're stealing even more here, man. Your deck will be mine. Your soul shall be mine. Mortal Kombat. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. To everybody that was here during the live stream, thank you very freaking much. Saturday there will be another one. Then I'm taking the 2 days off as per usual. And also we always have a lot of new patrons and members joining the live stream. So let me get my little list, because I really have to thank a lot of freaking people. So we have Jeremy Pelletier, Scott Patrick, Stefan Sartorius, and Joyce Miliati. Thank you so very freaking much for becoming Zado the Great Hearted, supporting the channel that way. That really means the world to me. And we have 2 freaking gold span dragons also joining us. We have Dabs. You get the Dabs for free. And we have Kjell Rundeberget. I hope I pronounced that right. And if I didn't, I will try again another time. Just let me know. So thank you so very freaking much. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. You're keeping this channel afloat, and that is really all I want for all of us. Also, we're almost there at 13 freaking thousand. So if we hit the 30k, then there will be an amazing freaking live stream. I will be doing something crazy. But enough with the yammering. Let's get into the steel and mill freaking hammering. I realized something. Evelyn is a rogue. She's a rogue. So we can do like a vampire rogue tribal. I never thought about it, but here it is. And here it is good, my friends. It is such a fun freaking deck. We have so many cards in here that just synergize with each other, and that is just all I want. Because you can see, we have a vampire here, we have a vampire maker here, we have a vampire here, but oh, is this also a rogue? Yes, sir, it is. It is indeed a freaking rogue. And you know, the Nighthawk Scavenger is just one of the best cards right now because of all the angels and all of that stuff. And the lifelink also not too shabby. So, why do we play rogues? Well, because we're playing the Soaring Thought-Thief. It's a human rogue, no vampire, but you know, I don't even know if there's vampires on that plane of you know, wherever he's from. I forgot the name. And yeah, we'll be cycling out soon though. And the Soaring Thought-Thief, whenever it attacks in or another rogue, they mill 2 cards. So if you have 2 of those down, they mill 4 cards. Why do we care about the mill? Because we have another rogue in here. The Zareth San, the Trickster. So the Zareth San, if it deals combat damage, you can ninjutsu it in. It says return an unblocked attacking rogue, but in the end it's just kind of ninjutsu, you know? So we can return the Soaring Thought-Thief, the Nighthawk Scavenger, we can even return the Evelyn, get the value out once more. Chef's kiss delicious. We cannot return the Henrika Domnathi, but I really like Henrika Domnathi, and that is why she's in here. And then when we deal combat damage, we can steal one of their permanents, and that is just super freaking amazing. I like doing that. And together with the Evelyn, we will be stealing a lot of stuff. We have all these flash creatures with this, and with this. So that is very freaking cool. Sadly, the Nighthawk Scavenger and the Henrika Domnathi don't have flash, but hey, what else do you want? So we will be stealing with this. And you know, if we get one of our flash creatures, we can use that during their turn and use something of theirs that we steal during our turn. And that is just a very nice payoff. And hey, who's that? It's Xanathar, the sexy guild Kingpin. I mean, why do I say sexy? Look at him. He's just giving you the... That's just weird, because he's just like kind of disgusting. But it's still, you know, hey, if you're into that kind of stuff, I'm not king shaming you, you know? Because it's the Kingpin, I am sorry. So, the rest of the deck is also some nice cards. Siphon Insight, we'll make sure that we steal something of theirs. If we need a land, we just take theirs. If they need a land, we just take their land, you know, and then we're good. We just put the lands on the bottom of the library, steal whatever we like. It is just very beautiful. So that is a card that I really want to play, especially together with all these stealers. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that steal their cards. There could be more, but we also need some, you know, safety measures. Like for example the Meathook Massacre, really darn good against a small board because all of our creatures are kind of big bootied. You know, we have a 3 toughness here, we have a 4 toughness here, 5 and 6 toughness here, this is also 4, so if they're 3/3s, we can just get them out of here, and that is very darn nice. We will lose our Nighthawk Scavenger, our Soaring Thought-Thief, and our Soaring creatures, but that is still totally freaking worth it in the long run. We do have the 3 Infernal Grasp, and we do have to make disappear. So we can even in the worst case sacrifice something to counter something twice. Will it come up? Absolutely. Trust me, there's always a reason to have to make disappear in here instead of another counterspell. So, Infernal Grasp, just very good. And the Tainted Indulgence, just to make sure that we draw whatever we need. And later on, if we discard the Xanathar, which we absolutely want to, we can just use the Graveyard Shift to get the Xanathar freaking back. So just imagine, you have the Xanathar in here, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different costs. We use the Graveyard Shift in Flash, end of their turn, now we steal all of their cards. And what you want to do, if they're like empty-handed, or they have 2 cards in hand, and they have a lot of lands already, just keep a land on top, so you can make sure that they will have a land on top. That is like big brains, my friend. Big freaking brains is what we like to do here at MTG Malone's. There we have the Sorin to also draw, and we have the Kaito, because it kind of fits the theme. You know, we attack in with one of our flyers, we mill them, we steal something, and then we also draw a card for it. And if we ever get to the -7, you know, we can even put the Xanathar on the battlefield for free. What else do you want? Nothing, I tell you. Freaking nothing. Land-wise, we have 3 Hive the Eye Tyrant in here, 2 Takenuma, because if one of our creatures dies, we can just bring it back at the end of turn, and then, you know, play it once more, like the Evelyn, or Evelyn as I like to call her, because Skeletor. So, what else is there to say? Nothing. You might be wondering, Malone, why are you playing these lands instead of the Kamigawa lands? Well, there's a darn good reason, and I will show it to you right freaking now. Because that is something that we have to talk about before the video freaking starts. This, my friends, are the lands that you paid $10 for. Yes, these are the lands that you could get for like a lot of money, you know? Those are them. And trust me, the green and the white one look exactly the freaking same. The artist's name is still on it. Is it the real artist? No, I doubt that all of these people drew exactly the same art. So yeah, why don't I put them in? Because I'm not that smart sometimes, and I even don't put in like the black land that looks like a red land, because I played it as a red land before and was like, no, I played a black source, and that just, I don't want that to happen. So thank you all so very freaking much for tuning in. This is our deck. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those stealing games.
Communist Russia. Your deck plays you.
And I am your deck. I will be playing you. We're going first. I really like this hand. And we do have a Meathook Massacre, we do have the Kaito, we do have the Nighthawk Scavenger, we have Infernal Grasp, we're up against Kitty Sleeves. Those are pretty sweet. So yeah, what do you think about the deck, Evil Malone? I love it, man. I love it. Good job. We will see how it works out. Yeah, thank you very much. I think it will work out very well. Very, very well. Also, what's with my hair? Yeah, that was me. Oh, come on, always messing with my hair. Alright, we're bringing down another blue source here. So we're up against Boros, I think. Or just regular good old mono white. The possibilities are endless. Just an intrepid adversary. You need to die. You need to die. I do have the Meathook for it later, so I'm not too worried, you know? A little, but not too much. We're going with the Nighthawk Scavenger here. If they do have a Brutal Cathar and they want to use it on this, that is fine. But they wear what I thought they were. Okay. But the thing is, that is no problemo yet. No freaking problemo. Because we're doing this now. And then we will see what we're doing later. But I didn't want it to turn nighttime, so I didn't want to spend the life here, you know? I think that was the right choice. And I think having a Meathook Massacre on the battlefield and this life linker against these stupid Boros decks is always prime freaking a beef. And I love prime beef. It's the best kind of beef. The Redain. Well, ain't that amazing? The answer is no, it isn't. No, it is not amazing. Alright, we are attacking in here. Gaining some life. Playing down the Kaito and drawing a card. And then we do have the Infernal Grasp open, because we drew only lands up until now. And a Meathook, which is pretty darn good. Now we even have the Make Disappear, which we can use wisely. And we will use it wisely. So we will see what they're doing here. But right now I'm not too afraid, you know? Like, what are they even supposed to do? I would just Infernal Grasp the Redain. I would get something. They're humans! They're humans! The less creatures they have with toughness 3, the better. Because we really want that Meathook Massacre to work, you know? We're still attacking in. Alright. Well, we will steal right away. So that we can, you know, steal their Helena and Alina. So why not? Yes, I like that. Alright. Oh, freaking right. That was a nice steal, I have to say. I liked that very much. Very, very much. Yes. Dude, that was evil. Even for me. That was pretty darn evil. Thanks, man. Coming from you, that means a lot to me. I know. Alright, Evil Malone. You evil genius. Do I care? I do not care. I'd rather keep my Infernal Grasp PO until now.
That all you got?
Is that all you got, my friend? Is that all? Saf? Ma'am? With the humans? With your silly little humans? So, yeah. You know, that, for example, is a good target for the Infernal Grasp. Abso-freaking-lutely. Alright, a lot of land has been drawn, but we're doing this now. Oh, I hope you like your Helena and Alina on the battlefield. I do love it. Alright. And we're, you know, just a good old 4-5 with lifelink. Drawing a card here, hopefully not a land. It's a Sorin the Mirthless. Okay. So we will see if they destroy this right away with their stupid card that destroys things. But we're still pretty much in the advantage here. Yeah, I allow it. I allow it. Because, you know, Meathook Massacre does not care. Does not care about whatever they're doing here. Oh no, the horror. The horror! What are they getting? First strike? Okay. Are you attacking my Kaito now once more? You are. Well, that does not concern me in the slightest. Alright. The hopeful initiate. So let's see what we can steal. They're stealing! They're stealing! The elite spellbinder. Yeah, that's cool for later. Another Meathook. We're doing this right away.
Fall back.
Another Kaito. Alright, so this costs 4 already. And I can do it for 3. Which doesn't do too much for me right now. So let's go with the Elite Spellbinder. Okay. And let's go with another Kaito so we can draw one more card. I mean, like, what are they even supposed to do, you know? What are they even ever supposed to do? The Evelyn. Oh, we're stealing even more here, man. Your deck will be mine. Your soul shall be mine. Mortal Kombat. Whatever they do here, we have so much life gain. So much. And they scoop. Get out of here. Mono white with extra steps. I'm stealing. I'm gobbling you up. I'm dunking you in my freaking Dunkin' Donuts cocoa. Not sponsored. Yet. Dude, that was pretty darn evil. You know that? Yes, I know. You are evil. I am. Sometime I am the evil Malone. Alright, I like this hand. All we need is like 2 more lands to be super happy. It's another Boros deck. Okay. I mean, hey. If they want to bore us, they can do so. I don't think that this is goblins, you know. Let's be... Oh my, it's Rakdos. Okay. Unexpected. Unexpected, I have to say. That was pretty darn unexpected. But we will see what they're doing here. Like, our Meathook Massacre is looking pretty darn tasty as it is. Okay. You know what? Let's get rid of it right away. 2 damage is better than 3 damage. And if they have the, like, you know, sacrifice draw, that's also alright with me. But I don't want him to have too much thanks, you know? Some thanks are good enough for them. They don't need more thanks. Okay. So the Tainted Indulgence here is also nice. We can get the Evelyn in our graveyard if we really want to. We can bring down the Soaring Thought-Thief here. I don't think I will. I think I will be Tainted Indulgence here to steal whatever we can. Because we want to steal things out of the graveyard if we can. You know? Just see what we're doing here. The Florian. Well, in that case, maybe we are blocking. Or are we? I mean... If they get something for 1 mana here, I don't think they would. They already played a land. Did we go first? I forgot if we went first. Yeah, good thing we didn't do it. Good thing we didn't block here. Otherwise, you know, this would be pretty darn horrific for us. Terrible is what it would be. Terrible. Another Blood Tide. Alright, so we can draw here. We drew the land. We're getting rid of the Kingpin. And we'll be doing this right away. Like, yes, they still have the Florian on the field. But we do have other things to do, you know? And keeping them from doing something is very much important here. And maybe we find a land here. That would be prime. If we don't find a land, well, then we're a little bit screwed. Only a little bit, though. Only a little bit. And we would see if they do. If we do. If we do. Like, we have drawn 1 land after Tainted Indulgence. And yeah, we can, if we find a land, also play the Xanathar. We can play the Zareth San. There's a lot of things we can do. And we would see. Yes, they're getting some value out of this. But a land is all we need. Even if we don't find a land, we still have things to do. You know, with the Soaring Thought-Thief. And we will see. This is more than freaking annoying. More than freaking annoying. Because they can now tap this, you know? And do some shenaniganery with it. And I don't like that at all. No, sir, I do not. This is just so brutal, man. This is just so brutal, man. That they really found the Amisturm here is just really darn brutal. Really freaking darn brutal. I still think that I will be just blocking the Florian with my Zareth San here. I think that that is the right call. And then steal something from theirs. Only called Anvil. But they're going pretty darn ham here. Pretty darn ham, you know? Pretty darn ham. Okay. We can also go with the Evelyn. We would see what they're doing here. Only attacking in with these. Makes sense. Totally makes sense. Alright. We will see if they found another one. We will see if they have all the answers. But this is just like the Amisturm Predator here was really darn bad for us. Really darn bad. The thing is, we still need a land here. If we can find a land, we're kind of good. If we cannot find a land, well, we're kind of bad, you know? And we will see. But getting rid of the Florian here is pretty darn good already. Okay, that is actually, like, yeah, no worries here. No worries at all, you know? Just none. Just none. Alright. Like, we still have things to do, you know? And the Nighthawk Scavenger is pretty darn nice here. Let's see what they're doing here. Let us see what they're doing here. If they're going with the reflection move or not. They are. They're going with the reflection move. I should have done it for more. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. That is still fine by me, you know? Still kind of fine by me. We still have to freaking block here. And we will see what they're doing. I think they will be blocking like I would block as well. Like, no way around it. I should have thought about the reflection move. But I haven't. I haven't. Are you sacrificing your Amazon Predator here, my friend? Are you now? Freaking are you now? Holy smokes, like this game, man. They are. Are you really? Are you really? What? No way you are. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought, man. Okay. Well, that would have been very, very crazy, man. Very crazy. So, we can bring down the Nighthawk Scavenger. That will give us a lot of life. We bring down the Soaring Thought-Thief as well. We can bring down the Evelyn and steal something from theirs. So chances are still that we still have a freaking chance. Holy smokes. Holy freaking smokes. No way, man. No way. Ah, come on. Just give him the game for free, man. Just give him the game for free. This is just bananas, man. This is just literally bananas, man. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, once more. We're kind of okay here. Kinda. This is crazy, though, man. Freaking crazy. Okay, so if they, like, sacrifice this Blood-Tide Harvester, so be it. But I'm just utterly impressed. Utterly impressed, I have to say. Like, the game really got us good here. Really got us real good here. Okay, so we go with the Nighthawk Scavenger. And then we're chilling. Then we're freaking chilling. Like, there's literally no reason to do anything. And the Blood-Tide Harvester right now doesn't concern me too much. The Nighthawk Scavenger is pretty sweet, though. Holy freaking smokes. Really here. The freaking Academy's awake. I bet they still have something. I bet they're still having something here. Like, I wouldn't be impressed. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Not at all. Not at all. But we have some nice blockage here. With the Soaring Thought-Thief, we can block this little sucker here. We can block the Blood-Tide Harvester if we really have to. Blocking the Amazon Predator isn't doing too much for us right now. But hey, holy freaking smokes. The Amazon Predator, that one, changed the whole freaking game. And we're only in game 2. Yeah, you thought you were the only evil one. Here you are. They're more evil than you. No, they're not more evil, they're more lucky. There's a huge difference there, my friend. A huge difference. Alright. So what you doing here, my friend? What you doing here, Yuka? Ukulele? With your luckiest draw ever? Yeah, it doesn't stop. It just does not stop. Luckiest freaking draw ever indeed. Luckiest freaking draws ever in freaking deed. It doesn't stop, you know, it just does not stop. It just does not. It's just insanity, man. Just insanity. It's unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Holy smokes. I'm utterly impressed. Utterly freaking impressed. All of their top decks are so good, man. So good. Are you really now? Well, I can still sack it, you know. So I would as well. Also presenting freaking lethal here. So yeah, makes sense. I'm throwing away this Soaring Thought-Thief, I think. Just throwing it away, discarding it. Like, we still get some life out of this, you know? Out of this. Attacking in. So it's still alright. And I can still play the Evelyn here next turn. And block something of theirs. And maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe we even draw something to work with here. This just... 3 Blood-Tide Harvesters. Just like that, you know? Just like that. Oh, come on. Really now? Really now? Okay, well, don't tell me it ain't so. Don't you freaking tell me it ain't freaking so. So we need the life gain here. We're still kind of super dead, you know? Yeah. We're still kind of super dead, man. I think it's just impressive that, you know, in 20 cards they've drawn the 3 Blood Tide Harvesters. 3 of them. Not a single one was out of the Florian. I'm just salty, man. I'm just salty. I'll admit it. I'm just salty. Because, you know, they drew the perfect Amasturm here. And then they had the Aghanim, like the Aghanim's Awakening. That was like, damn, boy. Damn. Really now. Freaking really now. Okay. So they will be attacking in. Alright. Like our only chance is to find something amazing, you know? So let's try to find something amazing here. One turn too late, man. One turn too late. Well, hey, it happens, you know. If the opponent draws perfectly, it just happens. Scam! Scam! I called scam! Yo, Malone, what? Do you have some water? Why? Because he's super salty after that game. Shut up, Evil Malone. Shut up, okay? I'm working here. Alright, opponent going first. This hand is terrible. Terrible, man. Terrible. Just terrible. I mean, if we had one more land, I would keep it. But we don't. What? I pushed the wrong button. No! Oh, what is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me? Oh, my lord. Will we find a land here? Will we? Will we? Oh, my lord. Never punished. Never freaking punished. Okay. Let us see what we're doing here. I think I will be using the Siphon Insight. Because it gives me a look at 2 cards. Oh, you're mill. You're freaking mill. Well, we're both mill. Yes, I want that. So we now have another land, which is good. Which is pretty darn good. And we will just steal their stuff, you know? And the thing is, we do have Graveyard Shift, so... Oh my lord. I pushed the wrong button and never got punished for it. That is just unfair. Like, the game should be ashamed of itself not to punish me here. Brutal, brutal. Okay. We even found another land, but we will be playing their land. Just to show him who's boss. You know? Just to show him who's boss. And we even found another land here. That is just amazing. I kept the one lander, which was a nice hand, but couldn't keep it. So yeah, that was pretty darn crazy, man. Pretty darn crazy. So let's go with another Siphon here. The big score is amazing. Just amazing. Okay. And we can now just chill. We're just chilling, you know? Doing nothing. Just getting the Xanathar into our graveyard. And then we can bring it back with the, you know, the thing. The midnight graveyard shift. Even if we just get into our graveyard, it's still alright, you know? So yeah, not too worried here. Also, they could start milling us a little bit so that our, like, you know, graveyard shift at least does something. But right now, it's just a nice card to have. Also, what's with my hair here? I look like rugged. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just bored, you know, by waiting what they're doing here. Alright. So we're getting rid of our Xanathar here. They will be impressed, I hope. I hope they will be impressed. Alright. So now we finally have one thing in our graveyard. Even more land. That is pretty darn good, though. Pretty darn good. So will I be doing anything here? No, I won't. No, I won't. Alright. Do I get rid of one? Yeah, I think I can get rid of one Infernal Grasp here. More fire to our Tainted Indulgence. More power to it. And Evelyn, you can do your work now. Stealing some more. We're stealing. We're stealing. Alright, what can we steal here? What can we steal? I still have no clue what we're up against. I just know they like their lands. They really do. The Fading Hope. Interesting. I will be slamming down the Soaring Thought-Thief here. So, because, you know, it's during their turn. They're Fading Hoping my Evelyn. Well, I'm bringing down my Soaring Thought-Thief here. And then I can bring back the Evelyn later. And now we are milling, you know, my friends. We are the ones milling them. Yes, yes, we are. So do you have another thing in hand? Fading, what are they? What? Well, I mean, you know, we stole one of them. They had two in hand. Shuffler's fine. Shuffler's absolutely fine. All right. Let's just do nothing here. Ending the turn. Getting rid of a Meathook. And getting rid of the Meathook. I don't think we need it, actually. Like, I don't think that we're up against a creature-based deck here. I think we're up against a, what's the name? Bombardment deck. That is what I think. Or some sort of mill bombard? I don't know, man. I just don't know. I will still be bringing down the Evelyn here. Evelyn! Because if this is a counter spell, you know, you can just steal it. Alright, we are up against the mill deck. We are. The Mad Lad. The frickin' Mad Lad. Okay. We still have more than enough answers, you know, more than enough. And if they really want to mill me here, be my guest. This Graveyard Shift is going to do great things. Greatest things. The Dual Strike? Okay, I have a plan. I have a frickin' plan here. They can try. They're not milling me half of my library. No way, Jose. No freaking way, Jose. But you know who will mill half their library? I will. I will. Okay. I told you I will. I told you I will. Alright. So we milled them a lot of good things here. They have no more of these. They almost lost all of their freaking ruin crabs. This is just okay to me. You know? You're helping me out here, my friend. You're helping me out. So I have 19 cards left. Let's see what we can steal here still. Yes. Yes. Yes, I want that. Yes, I want that. Alright. So, we will see how this turns out, you know? Who milled it better? Sound is buggy once more. And a scoop! Oh my lord! That was one of the most games of my life. Get out of here, Mill. Get out of here. Sheesh, that was exactly the amount of water I needed to refresh my salt levels from before. Opponent's going first. I do not like it too much, but we do have two Soaring Thought-Thief, so as long as we find one land. One single land. You know, it happened before. We kept the one land. That was like... That game was... Like, come on. That game was insane. I kept the wrong freaking hand. Alright, Shuffler's fine. Shuffler's absolutely fine. The Spectral Adversary. Okay. Do you have counter spells, though? Do you have them? Goodbye, Spectral Adversary. Goodbye. The Kaito. Okay. That is fine with me. Because I do have this. I would just, you know, slam in there. Mill him some. That is good. I like it. Oh my. Alright. Interesting deck choices, my friend. Interesting deck choices. So, we have a lot of answers here. We do have the make disappear. So there's literally no reason for us to do anything else. Okay. Yeah, that is still fine with me. Well, that ain't. That ain't fine with me. That ain't fine with me at all. Are you drawing here or are you making yourself a ninja? They're making themselves the ninja. Alright.
You can't catch us.
We're going with the Nighthawk Scavenger. They already used a lot of resources here. And I don't think that they have, like, all the answers all the time, you know? We just have to hope for the best. We did not draw land here, which is super bad. But we're still trying, you know? We're still trying. Do you have all the answers, my friend? Do you have them? Like, I would just attack in with the Nighthawk Scavenger here. Keep up my make disappear. Alrighty. Let us see if they have another, like, ghost here. And the make disappear is still alright. Shuffler is so fine. Like, Shuffler is so freaking... Get out of here, game. Get out of here, man. Really, Shuffler is so fine. Shuffler is so on a new level of fineness, you know? Now watch him have a counterspell. They don't. Okay, perfect. I mean, we still have a handful of cards, you know? We just need something to do with them. So now we can play 2 Soaring Thought-Thieves next turn. We have 3 Infernal Grasp. They have exotic pets. Wow. So they're a full-on unblockable tribal. That is interesting. But is it good enough? I don't know. We will have to see. I will draw here. Like, there's so many things I have in here that I really don't need. Like, all of these Infernal Grasps, you know? Ending the turn. Alright, so, like, we just need, like, a little luck here. You know, just a little luck. I think we can get rid of the, Get out of here. Just get out of here. Alright, so now we don't even have to discard, which is amazing. Which is pretty darn amazing. I like it. I really do. Okay. You do that. That was always allowed.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice me.
I did notice you.
Is a juicy secret.
Oh, do they have another removal here? You know, that is the only question that I have. If their own make disappear. Interesting. Do you have another one, though?
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Do you have another one, though? Well, I think we'll find out now. And if you do, I do have my own. Well, mine is a little worse. And I hope I don't have to use it. Okay, looks okay. Looks okay. Looks like we can still, like, you know, make a comeback here. Kaito on Kaito violence. Crazy, man. The Faithful Mending. Why, though? Interesting choice of cards here. But I will just mill you at a certain point in time, you know? That is just what will happen. And if you really want to attack in with the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, I still have my freaking Infernal Grasp here. So, I'm not too worried. I'm a little worried, I have to say. They got rid of a freaking Wandering Emperor here? Why? She's like Kaito's best friend. How could you do that? You monster. You monster. Also, all 3 Fading Hopes here. That is interesting to see. The Farewell. Why, though? Like, let's just do it. Damn. I have no clue what that was. You know, hey, Hey, that was just weird. That was just freaking weird. Did they want to get rid of my Meathook Massacre? Did they want to get rid of my... Like, what was that? What was happening? Were they afraid I would steal? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So confused. Confused. Am I evil? Yes, I am. Dude, stop stealing the show. We're up against Stefano Antichi. We're going first. I like it. I really do. We have a Meathook Massacre. We do have a Nighthawk Scavenger. What else do you want? Nothing, I tell you. Nothing. Alright, this is our last game for now. And then I will go into streamer mode. Yes, I thought I wouldn't be able to stream, but I made a night shift yesterday. I did the freaking night shift. Until, like, I worked until 10 in the evening. Which is crazy if you think that I started doing videos at 9 in the morning. So yeah. That is what I do for all of you. That is what I do for all of you. Alright, next turn we can play the Nighthawk Scavenger. And they need like the, the thing that deals 3 damage to something. Oh no. Oh no. The horror. The horror. Well, it actually is a kind of a horror here. Okay. So we go with the Nighthawk Scavenger here. The horror about it is that we will lose it with the Meathook Massacre. The good thing about it is that it has like death touch, you know? That is already pretty darn good. So we will see if they do have it all. Or if we can cut some slack. They do have it. They do have it. The Royal Eruption. That is the one I meant. That is the one thing I meant. Alright, so we will see here. We're still alive, you know. We're still pretty much alive. We'll just bring down the Sorin here. And next turn we will have the Meathook Massacre, which is pretty darn good.
You fight for me now.
You do fight for me now. You are mine. Like, the Xanathar is also pretty darn tasty because there's not too much you can do. Okay, waste your resources on my creatures? I like that. You can do so. There will be a freaking Meathook Massacre next turn. Alright, that is pretty darn good. That is like 1 more life I'm getting. So thank you for the 1 more life.
What's 1 more grudge?
And we do have the Takenuma now even ready to rock and roll next turn. So that is also pretty darn nice. And you know, we can also like use the Takenuma as a land to get the Xanathar down. And I honestly don't think that they have anything in their deck to work against the Xanathar. Nothing, I tell you. If I draw another land here, that would be amazing. If I don't, I will just play the Xanathar. Because like I said, there's nothing they can do about a Xanathar. Nothing. Nothing. And you know the best part is just... Well, that's an Arnie Broken Brow, if I've ever seen one. Impressive. I have to say, pretty darn impressive. Okay. There's no other land here. So let's go with the Xanathar. They don't have anything for 1. That is already good to know. And I honestly don't think they have another Royal Eruption, like, let's be honest. And they found a land here. That is good. That is pretty darn good. Okay. Alright. So they want to go with the card draw here. That is what they want to do. We'll be blocking the Broken Brow because the Riveteer's Requisitioner will be gonzo anyways. So they really need to find like something in instant speed that deals 3 damage. That is what they have to find here. And we do have the Soaring Thought-Thief. So all we got to do is to play everything they own until there is a land on top, you know? That is all we got to do. And then we win. Stefano Antichi. I'm sorry, but that is just how it goes. That is just how the cookie crumbles. So we will take everything until there's a land there. Alright, that will go to the face. Because I can. There's a Reckless Stormseeker now. As I said, I will steal everything until there's a land on top. Oh my. Look at all the things they would have gotten here. Look at all the things they would have gotten here. Ooh, that is bad though. That is kinda bad though. Kinda. They can do it 3 times. Yeah. That is kind of real bad, though. Really, really bad, though. Alright. Oh, freaking right. I really hope that there would be a land on top, you know? I really hope there was. So they're doing this now for 2. They can do it 3 times. Are we dead? We're not dead yet. We're far from dead. Oh, we're dead. No, we're not. We're not. They have to pay 3 for it. We're not dead yet. We're not freaking dead yet. And we can still block the Blood Chief's adversary if they want to attack with it. You know? We can still freaking block it. Holy smokes. Alright. So there's a 6 to the face, which is brutal. They could also get rid of the Xanathar, which they are doing. Interesting. Alright. So you really fear the Xanathar. Yeah, I gave him a little present here, you know? That was a huge freaking present here. I have to say, that was a nice little present. Alright, we of course block here. Like, what are we, mad? The Kaito is pretty nice, but I want to steal some more here. Make sure that we can survive, you know? That is pretty much important. No attacks. So they're in top deck city as well now, you know? They are in top deck freaking city as well now. Well, that is a pretty good card to top deck here. But is it good enough? I don't know. Okay. Interesting. I'm of course blocking like this. Like, we're draining them with that as well, you know? That is pretty darn good. We're getting life back. Sheesh, Louise. What a game, my friends. What a freaking game. Alright. So all thanks to the Meathook here. Otherwise would be darn dead already. Freaking darn dead already. So we're chilling here now. Once more, top deck city is a beautiful city. But we do have the 2 Soaring Thought-Thieves. Oh my lord, really? Just another one, just like that? Okay. Well, ain't that impressive? Ain't that darn impressive? Where are you putting your eggs? Into that basket. Okay. Baskin Robbins. So one of our Soaring Thought-Thieves will survive here. And that is all that matters. Alright. And we can also block with the Evelyn here. So we wiped the board here, kinda. That is pretty darn good. And yeah. You know, Top Deck City is a beautiful city, but I am the mayor of Top Deck City. So welcome. Welcome to the show. Alright. Sheesh, man. Sheesh. That is just one of the craziest games I've played in the longest freaking time. The longest freaking time. Wowzers. What a comeback potential here. And we got it all. We got all the comeback. So, Stefano. Also you have to imagine that since here, they haven't drawn a single land. Not a single one. That is impressive, game. That is pretty darn impressive. So I think we can get rid of the Kaito here. Or of the land, you know. Another Evelyn. Let us see if we can mill them here. Let us just see what we can mill them here. I will not play my Zareth San. I want to keep it as a blocker. That is what I want to do. Because they will be attacking in with like their Den of the Bugbear here. Or something like that. And then we do have the blocker. Yeah, that's what I thought, my friends. That is what I thought. Okay. So, they're attacking it with the Dan. I will be blocking it. I almost played the wrong card. That would have been devastating. That would have been pretty devastating. They don't have anything. They don't have something in instant speed. That is already pretty darn good. Sound is buggy again. And we win! We win with the Vampire Rogue plan! Get out of here, Mono Rat! Get out of here! Got him good! Got him real good! Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Those were some nice games. I'm still feeling the salt from the second game. The second game, you know, we stole all of these decks, but the second game was stolen from us. It's just a gosh darn truth. It's what it is. Also, thank you also very freaking much for every single patron and member that is on this list. I also made it a little bit larger. You know, I took some like 30 minutes yesterday to perfectionate this list. And I hope that now it looks a little bit better because all of you deserve it. Because I already took like 2 days longer than I wanted to freaking do this. But you know, now we have all these beautiful new names like Jeremy Pelletier, Joyce Milioti on this list. Also Scott Patrick and Stefan, don't you think I forgot about you? So thank you also very freaking much once more for becoming freaking patrons and members. Like, you know, there's so many things I could never do. Like doing these live streams right now and doing all these drafts. I could not do it without all of you. So thank you very freaking much. And even if you're just a regular viewer, I don't like saying that because all of you are special to me. Just, you know, you're still supporting me. I mean, hey, Kjell Runterberg and Dabs decided to become freaking Goldspan Dragons, but it doesn't mean you have to do it. If you want to, you're totally free to do so. But if you don't have the hard-earned cash to share, please always think about you and your loved ones first. Putting food on the table is way more important than putting magic cards in my hands. So yeah, you can just subscribe to the channel. Help us reach the next big milestone of 13 freaking thousand. Because that is our goal. And we're so close. There's 1% left to doing that. So always remember that every single one of you is pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.